person. I am going to resume playing Final Fantasy Tactics, which I'm just resuming my playthrough from a few days ago. Okay, you can hear me? Okay, so I am resuming my playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics, but this stream is not going to be a very important one, and it's not going to be a very engaging one. All I'm going to do is grind some abilities, because as I found out in the last stream, the battle ahead is a rather difficult one, and I need to grind some abilities. I know it's winnable, but I'd like to be a little bit stronger given the difficulty of it. I could be persistent and manage to do it, but I'll grind a little bit. So there are two things that I There are two things that I want. One, I want the blind ability. Actually, I could just take life drain. In any case, I want to level some mediator. As such, I'm going to make Ramza a mediator. And Rise. I don't want everybody to be a mediator. How about Sunday? 2 mediators. That will do. So, mediator, use knives. Okay, I have some very powerful knives. Let's see, I'm trying to think of my setup here. Just want to make sure that my setup is okay. Item, like magic. I think I'll be fine. I will also recruit another soldier. Okay, male or female? I'll leave that one up to you. You, the benevolent person in the chat. Now in this game, females make better casters because they get more magic attack and MP as well. But it's not a massive difference, considering that this is healing classes. Like a lot of the time healing, you overheal, right? So it's not as big a deal. I could play a male and mostly get the same result. The females are so cheaper, this is the part that bothers me. Male or female? And the reason that I want to get a new character now, while I have the money, is that since I'm gonna be grinding random battles, female of course, okay. Since I'm gonna be grinding random battles, I will be able to bring this new recruit into the battle. I want high faith, as usual. And when I say high, I mean like 70, 69, maybe 68 if the brave is incredibly high. Once again, the brave and faith values are random between 40 and 70. I want high faith to synergize the spells better. Oh, by the way, think of a name, because I'll need to name this character soon. As soon as I get decent brave and faith values. So, give me a name. 68 is okay. Let's go with this. Alright, a name. Her default name is Vanilla. That actually fits. Waffles, okay. Given the nature of the challenge, having extra characters is gonna be necessary. So, yeah. Okay, now of course you only start with Squire and Chemist, so you're gonna be a Chemist. And you are going to learn Potion. Okay, so now that I can bring a full squad of 5 people. Oh, jeez, these graphics. This happened. I saw the graphical thing once again on my other monitor. And wow. Yeah, so this emulator does run the game, but there are frequent graphical glitches, which are not too bad. Like, they're not a big deal if you ask me, as long as the game is functional, right? And the game is functional. Okay, now what do I want? I want my mediators to get 300 JP, and that's about it. The others can get whatever. But what I really want is the 300 JP. As such, I will grind experience, so I will be hitting my own characters. Because of course I will. Oh yeah, I forgot to give her better equipment. Huh. That might be a problem, now that I think about it. Can this skeleton kill her? Nah, he's one square off, so he cannot even attack my chemist. Don't hit her so hard. Here, come here. Da, 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 da. Just whack. Life's refreshing breeze, low in energy. So these quotes that happen sometimes, if I am not mistaken, they only happen 25% of the time. So it's just, it happens randomly, 1/4 of the time, roughly. I may be mistaken about the percentage, but as far as I know, it's just purely a random factor. There's no particular reason that it happens. Like, it's not making it super effective, it's not like a critical hit where it will do more or anything like that. Now I have to make sure not to accidentally kill my characters. Needless to say. You can't reach. No, you can't reach. Okay. That's a lot of damage. My goal is solely to gain experience and abilities, so I'm not in a hurry to kill these enemies. I can get experience in the meantime. Now, what abilities do I want, you ask? Well, there's one that is the reason that I'm putting some characters in the mediator class. I want the ability called Mimic Durafon, which is an AoE sleep, which is a very good status effect, which will undoubtedly help me a lot in the next story battle. And I was also considering learning Blind with Oracle, because since everybody is using a mantle, which gives me 10% evasion, blinding enemies makes their accuracy lower than that, so that they will have an 80% chance to hit me instead of 90. So this is another form of survivability. Wait, take an action. Silence. I absolutely have no reason to silence a skeleton. They don't cast spells, but it's an action, so it gives me experience, unless it fails, of course. Alright, it is now time for me to destroy the skeleton. Job level up. Mediator. Here. Okay, how much? 18? You have low fate. 46. That explains the silence failure and the low cure. Everything makes sense now. But that's fine. 27. Everything is wonderful now. Because the skeleton's gonna die. That makes everything wonderful. Now, something that might be interesting is to make a monster playthrough sometime. I've never done that. Like, I've played with monsters such as the red chocobo during my first playthrough ever in the game, because they are actually very good units, but I haven't really done that overall. Here. How about a potion? No, I don't want a potion. Alright, I'll take the 100% hit by attacking the side instead of the front. Oh snap! He was knocked out of the cure! Wasn't he? Yeah! Oh my goodness! Well, I need to recast the cure then. Thankfully he's not getting his turn before that. So he's still gonna die. As such, there is nothing to worry about. Oh man. So he's still gonna die again. You are correct. Now, I'd like to talk about evasion a little bit. Like every video, I try to talk about one more thing about game mechanics. And I haven't talked about evasion much, other than the way blind works. So, each class has a basic class evasion, and then there's a shield which can give you evasion for classes that can equip them. And then there's accessories which are mentals, which are accessories, can give you evasion. And when you attack from the front, the basic class evasion, which is a fairly small number most of the time, will give you a chance to evade. Like, okay, let me open this window. So here you see class evasion for physical and magic. Now, there's no class evasion that gives, like, no class gives you magic evasion, but so CEV means class evasion. And that means that only works from the front. So if she gets attacked from the front, she has a 5% chance to evade, which is a fairly low amount. Now SEV means shield evasion. So a shield can... Now, none of these characters can equip shields, so it's not relevant in this playthrough, but a shield can block from the front and the sides. And, like, shields can give 10%, 20, 30, like, as you progress into the game, so it becomes a fairly good chance. And they tend to give magic evasion as well, a smaller amount for most of them. And accessory evasion is from accessories. Like her, she is wearing a small mantle that gives 10% for both physical and magic attacks, and it gives 10%. Now these don't add up together, they multiply together. So if she has a 10% evasion, then an enemy will have a 90% chance to hit, but if she gets attacked from the front, the class evasion happens, which is 5% of 90%, not 5% of 100%. So the enemy won't have 85% chance to hit. The 5% chance is taken from the 90. So 5% of 90 is 4. So the enemy should have 86% chance to hit, not 85. So you cannot really get 100% evasion from that, but there are other ways to get 100% evasion. Not that I'm going for that, because that's OP. Anyway, I hope that made sense, because explanation... Oh yeah, 85.5%, but it's rounded up, isn't it? Rounded up? Is it rounded up or down? I think it's rounded down, which means one less, like the 0.5 is lost, which would be 86, because we're talking about evasion, not hit rate. So the evasion would be 14%. If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm mistaken, that's possible. But that's roughly how it works. So when you get into bigger numbers, it's probably easier to understand. For example, if you have a 30% evasion shield and a 40% evasion mantle, that's not 70% evasion. You get the 40% from the mantle, and then you get 30% of the 60%, which is 18. So you get 40 plus 18, which is 58%, not 70% evasion. So basically this game is all about maths. And speaking of which, there is a math-related class. Wow, both of these goblins have really high brave, so they hit very hard with their punches. And somehow Ramsa is dead, but that's okay, I'm gonna end this battle real fast. calculators drive you nuts? Are calculators allowed in this run? No, they're not. Anyway, battle over. I believe that this floor is called... what does the floor taste like? I believe he was in the swamp. So I believe this floor tastes like... I don't know, swamp? Mud, dirty water? And all other sorts of healthy things. Okay, I don't have 300 exactly. Okay, what I want to learn, which makes me play Mediator here, is Mimic Darabon, which is a fairly okay chance to inflict sleep. Put enemy asleep with boring stories. It amuses me every time. And it inflicts sleep, and it's an AoE, so... And in this game, sleep lasts a really long time. It lasts until you take damage, or like a lot of turns. So if I put an enemy to sleep and they don't, like the AI generally won't wake each other up, it basically disables an enemy for a very long time, and that's incredibly good when you're not OP and just kill them in one hit. Like, in those situations, this is really good. Oracle. I would also like Life Drain, because it does good damage and heals. You don't have Priest unlocked yet. Alright, you're getting there. Next battle you'll have Priest unlocked. You 52. You are also approaching 300. And Priest, Oracle, Mediator. Do I keep you as a Priest? Maybe it's time to branch out. Region is not very good. Re-raise. Oh, I'll need to ask Salvador if I'm allowed re-raise. Cure 2. For the time being, a Cure is almost a full heal as it is, so I don't need to venture into Cure 2 yet. Let's make you an Oracle for now. Oracle with white magic, so you can still heal. Don't need to learn anything in Oracle. I like this. Oh, I also forgot to give equipment to my new recruit. Right. I wanted to do that. The knife is good. Red hood. Leather vest. Perfect. Get a small mantle. Yeah, nothing new other than that. Oh, right, the battle boots get auto-equipped when I change class. I'll need to revise those things later. Oh well, not now. Okay, so I gave equipment to my new recruit, so she has much more HP now. Alright, I'll need one more random battle. And that's really all I need. Alright, let's go to Zeklan's Desert for a change of scenery. Alright, come on. Random battle. Thank you. Oh man. It flashes. It's like disco all over again. Okay, now this battle might be difficult because enemies in Swingy Woods are a lot easier than enemies in Mandalia Plains or Zeklos Desert. Like, I can't just kill undeads here. There are no undeads here. There are bombs sometimes. Sometimes there's humans, monsters. Oh, there are skeletons. Okay, my bad. Now the bombs are scary, but the skeletons are very nice. Okay, so I was mistaken. There are skeletons sometimes. Okay, so it's 5v5, but the skeletons will be easy. Yes, easy. Okay, I'll form a plus in this location. Twack. Stab. Oh man, she evaded. Okay, so I'm gonna let the enemies come. Okay, so it's probably too early to start casting Protect, but whatever. Starting with just gaining experience. Precious Light, be our armor to protect us. I called this stream Grinding for Abilities Minimal Commentary. And in the end I'm talking a lot. Aren't I? I have a bit of a headache, but I'll be okay. For the time being, I just need to stay protected and let the skeletons come to me. I will easily defeat the skeletons. Thwack. Now that's a thwack. So once again, for the time being, I'm only grinding for experience while I let them come. And when they are near me, then we will remember what life is like. Besides, it's all sunny here in the desert. Should not these skeletons like burn under the sun? Or maybe I just played too much Minecraft. Okay, let's refresh the Protect. And make sure everybody's fully healed. By the way, when you are casting, your evasion is 0. No matter how much evasion you have, you will never dodge when you are casting a spell. So, another fun fact. Well, not fun fact. You know what I mean. Okay. This will be my last inner party attack, because I'm wasting a lot of MP. I admit that it might get worrisome if I waste too much MP and then mid-battle I just don't have any more MP to keep fighting them. So perhaps I should have wasted less MP, especially since not everybody can heal anymore. I have some characters like my mediators. Well, Ramza is okay as a mediator, he has white magic, but my female mediator, I should have given her white magic instead of keeping item on her, I admit. Her MP just gets wasted right now. Well, not wasted, but I mean it's not getting used for anything. So that's definitely a mistake in my preparations. Okay, bunch up. Oh darn, you're not bunched up. I wanted you to go next to the other skeletons so I can cast Cure on them. On both of them. Okay, all of them are very separated. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'll have to pick a target. You have 50 brave and a lot of faith. You have medium of those. You have a ton of faith and fairly high brave. Yeah, I definitely want to kill this guy with physicals. Probably. Actually, I'll just attack them all. Oh yeah! Maybe it's time for me to use my Phoenix down. That's not necessary. Come on now, I can fight this proper. May as well fight them while they both have, while all of them have, I lost my train of thought. 35, 38, and even more. There. Two of them have incredibly high faith, and that helps, you know? Makes my cure stronger. Now that was a good dodge from this side. 90% hit rate. Twice in a row. She dodged at 90% hit rate twice in a row. Can't complain. Like, was not a huge deal. Like, it's not a situation that makes a life or death difference. But it's nice. Cure 26, 17. You go here since you'll be in the heal. It's nice to still have Protect, taking a lot less damage, but the Protect is gonna wear off pretty much right now. Throw a potion to kill this dude. Besides, she needs the experience, and once again, when you kill an enemy, you get higher experience than just taking an action on them. Alright, let's work on the bombs. Now, all skeletons are dead. well, will be dead. Yeah, protect wearing off, so I'll take more damage, but they're all, like, many of them are being, have been taken care of. Okay, this one did not quite die. But he's gonna run away. All skeletons are dead isn't inaccurate. Yeah, maybe my wording could have been better. I like this bomb's name, Adonis. Oh man. This is a very smoking bomb right there. This one. Smoking hot bomb. Alright. This time to destroy you. Although I don't want him to explode in my face. How much damage will you do if you destroy yourself? 38. So when a bomb has low health, you can use self-destruct. Well, when you are controlling them as the player, you can use it whenever you want. It kills the unit in question, but it does damage equals to the total HP that it has lost. So it is 38 HP below its max, so it will do 38 damage on all enemies 2 squares around it. So as long as I stay healthy. Which this is not a good example of. I might miss. Let's just heal instead. As long as I know I'm not gonna die, that's what matters. Kind of. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, you. Pretty much everybody is well healed. That's cured there. And you get probably the cure and finish off this. Oops, not wait. Throw a potion at this skeleton. Focus this guy down as well. He's kind of going on a side that I wish he did not. Now it's gonna be hard to reach. Oh, I get another hit before this thing gets turned. Well, it's dead now. There you go, experience. Level up too. What do I do? Let's throw a potion for experience. Which reminds me, I'll need to buy some potions. I won't need to fight any other battle, so I'm going to go save next to the story battle after this. You're gonna die. And battle over. That was some good experience. And a lot of money, which I will need. Okay, now I need to learn the abilities that I want. I want Mimic Terraform. Now, for the fight ahead, I'm going to make Ramza an Oracle. Because once again, we want to silence the priests, which Ramza can do. Which means he won't heal at all. In retrospect, I think I'll make him a mediator. Should make his melees stronger. I believe it won't, actually. Just making sure that everything is in order. Dog skill. Oracle. Absorb used MP would be useful, but I'm not gonna learn that just yet. Ramsa seems good. You, what am I making you? Oracle with life drain. And white magic. Seems good. Oh, you don't have... Oh, I see. You just haven't been a priest as much as the other. Oh, it's because you have an Isuna. You're the only one that I gave Isuna to. Alright, get Protect as well. These are good. That's the stuff I want. Now you, I won't be using you in the next battle. But you'll start learning priest stuff. That looks about right. Someday, the mediator. What do I want you to be? Are you the one with silence? No, you're not. Okay. Well, make you a white mage. With mediator. You'll be a white mage. Oh, I'm out of oak staves. I need to buy a staff. Let's see. Waffles. Go be a chemist again. Item with white magic. There we go. Now you have a staff. Have everything I want you to have. White magic, fox skin. Guess we're gonna use Mimic Terraform. Yep. And you, Valerie the Oracle, the last person left that started in the original party. Oracle, you gotta get my friend. And white mage. Oracle with white magic. There we go. Equipment. Seems good. You're the one with silent song. Okay. Alright. Well, all my preparations are complete. Alright, I wanted to buy some Phoenix Downs. Not Phoenix Downs, potions. And speaking of which, I'll buy some high potions while I'm here. Maybe I should have bought less than that. I'm not looking to get into any other random battle, so for that reason I'm gonna reset. That's why I was saving between each dot. Continue. I mean, I could do the extra random battle, but I don't want a little more than I need to. It would start getting cheesy-ish. Alright. So I am ready for the next story battle, which will be next stream. Next time I stream this game, I will defeat this story battle. So it was a short stream, and not a very interesting one, but it did what I wanted it to do. So I thank you very much for watching. I'll resume this whenever Salvador is available, and he said today, so perhaps later today I will resume this. So I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.